If this is your first time checking out my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with my latest content.
Still got your photograph in my pocket.
What's going on YouTube? It's Got the Knight here, coming to you with yet another video. And today's video is all about a Best Buy fucking up and Microsoft kicking Sony in the dick. So let's get started here. With Best Buy screwing up, they sold a 390X. Yes, an AMD R9 390X prior to its launch. And that's not good. AMD's probably pretty pissed and Best Buy is probably buried in fines. The sales associate that probably sold it to him was either quitting or he got fired. One of the two. He just didn't give a shit and sold it. So let's go on now to the Microsoft kicking Sony in the dick. I made a video on this like a year ago saying that Microsoft was going to make the Xbox One backwards compatible with an update. So how this update is going to work, each publisher is going to decide whether or not they're going to allow backwards compatibility with that game. So once Microsoft gets the word about it, the rest is from Microsoft. They're going to work on that. That's coming straight from Phil Spencer. So what they're going to do then is natively, no, you can't just pop in the disc and away it goes. What you're going to have to do is, if it's on the charts for backwards compatible, you're going to have to put the 360 disc in, it's going to have to recognize it, and then it's going to have to download it to the console. So it's going to take up more of your 500 gigabyte hard drive space. And then you got less space for Xbox One games. If you're like me, you have like 150 gigs left, so that's not going to be very good. But at the same time, I know those Xbox One games, depending on how big they were, I think the biggest I've seen was like 12 gigabytes on my 250 gig hard drive back in my 360 days. So to me, this is a real big kick in the dick to Sony, because now they can bridge the two generations together like that. Like, honestly, it should be, because my brother's one of those people who's still stuck on 360. Now it's going to be easier for him to go over to the Xbox One, because the games that he has can now be played, hopefully be played on the Xbox One. So sound off in the comments. What do you guys think about that? Do you think Sony will follow back with that, or fight back with backwards compatibility for the PS4? So make sure you like this video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it, comment if you're new, and subscribe like always. So this is Got the Knight, signing out.